All right, today, March 11th, 2026. Yesterday, maybe one setup right here. Nope. Yeah, maybe that was it. No, hold on. Let me zoom out more. Let's see here. Came here. Price came down. This is the 10th, right? Yeah. All right. Let's right here. So on volume. Yeah. Yeah. This one here. Yeah. After my level. I was trying to get price down to here, but I didn't even see that we had this right here, the high. So price broke out of the high, came back to the high, all right, and then moved up from there. This is 1206, 1210. So we could look at the charts. I didn't really have anything else, so that's that. Price came back to my level here overnight, son of a bitch. Moved up, came back to it, all right, and did some wonky shit. So let's see what price did around this area yesterday at 12:10. I saw it happening, but I told myself I don't trade around that time, and I don't want to have to start stressing myself out to trade around that time. All right, so I'm just not going to force myself to do that because then I start create probably bad habits for that. All right, so market opens up. Um, Market opens up. Price looking for some strong buying volume, but price just comes down to the level and just goes. All right, strong buying. All right. Um, I got a new level here marked probably from this time frame here or this one here. You can see that we got like that going on. All right, price is just basically breaking up, right? Not giving me anything to really come back to. I would love to have seen price come back to this area here. The price just kind of just went up and just kind of like just gave this little hammer and continued. This area here was strong buying volume that ended up breaking in price. You can see rejected, rejected. After the open, it just went up, but I didn't get anything that made sense for me to enter the trade there. Then price just goes. All right, I'm looking at this here now. I started wanting to implement this idea of the 1 hour, the 1 minute for aggressive buying, like kind of like how this was trying to create itself on the higher time frame here, the 25 tick chart, but trying to get it from the 20 tick chart, right? When this is at this level, at a level, at a level, go. It's like a 3 to 1, even though these also matter, but I don't want to overwhelm myself too much. But just looking at the 1 minute, this and this one here for the go, so that way when I'm ready to go buy, this actually appears in front of my button to click, so that way I'm consciously aware of, okay, what is price doing right now? Is already hitting the gas pedal to go, right? um so is the gas pedal being hit at a floor level like this here? There maybe would have been entry, but we're kind of way above it now, and I wouldn't want to buy this here right there, right? So, and then also this would have to be like in that same area up here. All right, this is way down here. I'm looking for more buys, looking for buy and buy. All right, so that's what I would look for. So let's look at for that 12:10 time frame. Let's see what we got. Let's see if price gave us a 3 setup. All right, and maybe not, because probably would have come from a different time frame. This is it right here. All right, price is way down here digging into it, and then volume, right? This is a 1 hour and 30-minute time frame. Buying, 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 buying. We are already buying, so maybe, right? We're in a buying world. We're not selling. Buying here, right? So potentially, yes, if I'm looking at this here, right? Because we're in buying, we pull back, buying, pull back here, buying, right? Potentially, yes, to go up. I was looking for price to come down here, but I forgot that this is the high, and Price gave us that setup, and then that would have been a nice one. Just waiting for price to just develop. Already went up 10 points, so I probably would have got stopped out, break even right here. I think so, because this went down a significant amount. Low 21. All right, that went down a significant amount. Let's go to the actual chart. Let's see. Yeah, I probably would have got stopped out. I probably would have been. Let's see what's the difference. 125, maybe, maybe not. I usually put it at 50, which is right about here. You know, if I was at 1, that would have been like close. If depending on how I entered. If I entered right at this level here and not, you know, 2 above or whatever, I would have been like there, and then just holding it until we got to above 2 to 1. You know, like that. All right. So I would have been like, okay, just waiting. Maybe would have exited here because of all of this. Don't really have a reason to really stay in this trade when aggressive buying comes in that hard, and that would have been 10 points, right? Would have loved to got in like, you know, this here, wait in, you know, maybe this would like close up high, exiting here. You know, this would have been a nice trade for 17 points, right? That's what I would have loved to have seen. All right, anyways, that was the only possible setup for me. Now today, we're going to clear all of these up because price just ran through it. Never really went up high as far as this goes. So we're going to see what we're working with. Looks like we have a lot of volume to potential areas maybe. We're now here, going to clear this up. All right. Settlement price. All right, just kind of all over the place. That was a weird day. I'm really gonna say. All right, daily wise, that's just a doji candle. So maybe we'll continue lower. All right, 4 hour. Oh, like this. 1 hour. There's a lot of volume right here. Nice consolidation. Yeah, very good consolidation right here. Let's go to 75. Gonna add this here. That's probably what happened. Probably touched it afterwards. Yeah, we did. So about. Let's go to 50. Nothing really here supporting it. We do have volume profile. 25. Right there. Definitely was a battle here. Right. and then 20 is probably be too much. Way up there, way down here. All right, so keeping an eye on that area. All right, 1 hour time frame. Yeah, 1 hour time frame. All right, with the high, this is a 1 hour time frame. All right, 30 minutes. Kind of salsa dancing around this. Not too much of a fan of that. 15 minutes. Not too much of a fan of that. 5 minutes. Or really just really doing that. Okay. Let's add news. Let's take this one. It's 10 o'clock. I'll take this one. Actually, just gotta change this to a 3. There we go. Alright. 1 hour, or 1 hour, 1 minute. Well, down. What is that? Let's do 75 first. Okay, definitely potentially here. That's why I want to see rejection. Let's go to 50. Not really a big fan of any of this one. Not that one, dude. Okay, not a big fan of any of those. This one per se. That one's in the middle. Alright, so potentially strong buying right here. I don't really see the volume. It looks like it's from here. Alright, I don't have anything here at the top to help support. So the 20. Alright, so this one is gonna be kind of like weird. Maybe there's like, I don't know, 0 prints here, but I don't really have much to work off of. Not really my style of trading. We will keep this one down here. I'm gonna go to back to the, see the 50 real quickly. Back to the 25 level. Just to draw a box here. Alright, like that. I'm going to get rid of this box. I'm going to keep that box. Alright, to draw a box there. Look to see if price can come back to it at the open to push it up or break below it to continue lower. I'm going to work with this level right here. I think that's the best level for me to work with. Alright, let's add the high and the low of yesterday's price action. I think we have the high. I think we're missing the low. We're missing the low, which is where price is right now. That's pretty much it for that. Let's go to NQ. I'm probably gonna follow this more so as per the tick chart versus the candle chart. This high is here. Okay. I think pretty much all I'm going to do is just add settlement price and call it a day with this. Let's go to here. Yeah, that might just be it for me. I'm gonna mark probably this here. That. And then probably this right here for that news. I'm gonna bring it down to whatever the low is. We had a low, came back up, created a new one, and really just traveled. All right, so we're gonna work with that. Force that, and then let's go into VIX. Put this into 2, and then we'll be done. I don't really have anything else. Just continue waiting. Yeah. No. So I don't really want to reset the account. I prefer to really just make a nice comeback versus resetting it. Let's add the high and the low. Low is here. The high is over here actually. Grab, copy that. Alright, so we're wedged in, and everything seems to be nicely wedged in, which is good. Got to figure out these things. Alright, so working with this one here. And as far as the high goes, yeah, why not? Working with that one. Alright, that's that. Alright, so we'll see what we can get from these. Wait for the market to open, and then we'll go from there. Other than that, I am finished with my setup. Now we just wait. Right, I really like to see price come back down here, strong buying and bow when the market opens. Keeping this close by. This comes to the green. This stays in the green. Probably looking at it from a 1 minute time frame, but any time frame might be the best time frame. We got a 5 minute down here, 15 minute above, 30 minute above. Nothing for us in 1 minute. I mean 1 hour, because 1 hour is way up here. And then 4 hour is like in the wedge, so this would probably be a good 15 minute, 5 minute time frame, because it's the bottom part. We know the 5 minute runs long, but we're at the 5 minute time frame. Alright, so that's the idea. Entering on when this says go, and that says go. Alright, I am out, and I'm gone.